And we love. What's good, beautiful souls and spiritual gangsters? Happy Thursday. Welcome to another edition of Live Messages. Let's get some of this going. Oop. All that ash. Some of that. All right, let's clear the vibes. Spirits, angels, ancestors, thank you so much for your presence in this message session. Please guide those that need messages or, just want to have fun and vibe out tonight. Hey, Brianna, what's up? I'm good. How you doing? Hey, Story Night, welcome. Just clearing out the ash. Had to, cleanse space a little bit. Happy Tuesday, y'all. So, okay, I thought about using that word. Like, I have, I don't know, I have this thing about that word gossip where I don't like it. So I'm like, all right, how can I word this? Because I think a lot of us, and myself as well, I had to be reminded that not all gossip is bad, but I still don't like the word. So basically, yes. What is the tea? That's what I should have said. What is the tea about my collective? I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this again. So next time I'm going to be like, what's the tea? What is the tea about the collective? You think there's been gossip about you? Oh, we'll see. We'll see though. All right, but before we get started, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and, show your girl some love and share if you think anyone else would be able to, have some fun, vibe out. And let's get a quick collective before we get started. Let's see what the energy is with the collective. What's the general tea about the collective? What are people saying collectively? Let's see. What's the collective tea? Oh, all right. Well, there's definitely multiple energies here. So we're starting out with the Seven of Cups. Let's see. Okay. Some of y'all, some of the collective, like, y'all don't really go out, do much. So it's like when you get spotted out, people be like, oh, look, wait, I saw the collective. The Seven of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles to the Tower. This is about like making an entrance, like collective. Y'all be hiding out sometimes, and I get that. I'm part of collective too, so I definitely vibe with this message. Hangman to the Three of Wands. It's like really showing yourself. And when you do step out, it's like people see you like this. The Queen of Pentacles energy, like, you know how to put yourself together. You look like, even if you didn't spend a lot, you look well put together. And that may irritate some folks. But it's nothing that you have to worry about. She's like, yeah, don't go out. When we need to. Six of Wands to the Eight of Wands. Listen, I got this message earlier, so I'm going to relay it to the collective, all right? There are more instances where we need to be seen, all right? Especially if you have a higher level purpose, higher level frequency, that energy is needed, okay? So if you intentionally hide yourself, I get it. I really do. I really, really do. But we need to be seen more in the spaces that it's needed. And of course, when you need a break, absolutely take it. But for the most part, share your good energy. Make sure that people are feeling the vibe, because it is necessary. The collective energy always needs an upliftment. And unfortunately, some of us are just tasked to do it. So if you feel like you're one of those people, don't forget to get out there and circulate and, be seen. Because a lot of us would like to just sit and chill, hangman position, like, Nah, I don't feel like it. That's that. I don't feel like it. I don't want to. I was definitely in that earlier today. I had this whole like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and that involved being seen, and I was like, I don't wanna. Ooh, Brianna's at the gym. That's what's up. That's what's up. Get that workout in, girl. And you multitasking, so I love that for you. Have a good workout. All right, so let's get it popping. Speaking of Brianna, let's see, what is the tea? What are people saying about you? What's going on? I'm not going to say gossip because, when it comes to the tea, when it comes to what people are saying, it could be good. It could be, it could be a mix of things. So, all right, I see this Two of Cups. I see this Two of Cups to the Four of Cups. The initial gossip is like, you're looking good. You look like you're taking care of yourself, and you also look like you have like a level of inner peace. Like a really, I wouldn't say give no f's. I promise I wouldn't like curse unnecessarily today because I did a lot of that the last live. Give no f's about, unimportant things, but you look like, yeah, Eight of Cups energy. You look like you're in a more peaceful era of your life right now. And not as emotionally, well, I don't know if you could have been described as emotionally charged, but people are just seeing that, especially now, your emotions are like, kind of like you clocked out in a sense, but not in a bad way. Okay. Okay, we got that Eight of Cups. Now to the Ten of Cups. All right, so when it comes to, because a lot of the cups energies was on like the underneath, the on the cut, there's no cups here. So this is like, people may be in their feels a little bit, because again, not with the collective. When people see you evolving, people see you making changes, being, doing things for yourself, loving on yourself, it not necessarily gets a great reaction from everybody. But as long as you feel good, that's all that matters. King of Pentacles, which this seems to come out a lot for your energy. So either you walk in like an energy of like you got it like that, or people know that you're taken care of. Like you don't really have to worry about funds like that to the full energy. Six of Swords, Knight of Pentacles to the Strength to the World energy. Like if this is like, you know how to cut people off. You know how to cut a situation off. You know when it's your time to leave. That could be like situations, that could be places, that could be at events. Like if you're somewhere and you're like, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore. You just be like, all right, good night, bye. But people do see that you have a level of focus, like you're leveling up in ways that people have noticed. You seem to have like an increased strength, like whether that be, you're going to the gym, so increased physical strength, but this seems to also be mental and emotional strength as well. All right, with this world, like people feel like you're going places, you're doing things, you're really on your way up, like you're on a different level then. And some people can still reach you, some can't, but those that can't may be feeling a little salty about it, but that's all right. Let them have a sip of water, they'll be fine. Let me see, so nice that I got the Oracle card to go out. See, yes, you need to go out. Did you really, was it really hurt? No, you definitely should take care of yourself. If you hurt yourself, you should stay in. But when that is healed up, you got to go back outside. What's up, baby mamas? Of course, of course. People are I will not disagree there. That is an excellent question. Why can't they either be happy for people or mind their own business? That is a question that, you know what? It is an excellent question, but we're never going to really get the answers that we are going to be satisfactory. So just leave them alone. Don't even ask why. Don't even try to, get into the why can't they. No. We can't expect ourselves from other people. We just got to let them, do what they do. Let me get an oracle message. Finish this out for Brianna, please and thank you. Is there any other tea, any other word about sound for Brianna, please and thank you? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I ask myself that too sometimes, but no, if you put it in the comments, don't expect it to be rhetorical. Yeah, I get that. Peace. And I get that again in the sense that not just that seem more peaceful, like you ready to check up the deuces real quick, Brianna. P says, I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. I don't really get that you are holding on to anything. So people could also be saying that, whatever happened before, like you're not really involved in that. You're doing your own thing now. You don't really care to be involved in the BS or the foolishness or, what they got going on. You really just don't. Look at that change. They're like, she changed and for the better. So tell them don't hate. Change says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So yeah, you've been moving more and more. And people are noticing that growth, baby. They see it. Growth says, I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. They could also talk about how, like, your conversations are different. Like, it's not about, like, your regular stuff. Like, you can't just have the, little chit-chat. Just, like, get to the point or leave me alone or deuces. That's what I'm getting. Oh, man. I'm already... Sternest, the spirit wants me to know because the readings have been talking about gossip for the last... Ooh, that's interesting. So to have this confirmation, because initially I was going to do another viewer's choice and I was like, you know what? No, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's do a little shadow topic a little bit, because technically I get the clear to do stuff like this once in a while because third party spying is not supposed to be my thing. But when it comes to getting confirmation or just affirmations, like if you need to know what is being said, or, sometimes it's good just to know so we know how to move. But otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, they're like, just be surprised. Mind your business. Heavy on the mind of business. All right, so let's go for Starry Night. What is the tea? What is the gas? Well, no, let's not say gossip. Let's say the tea. I don't know what it is, the aversion I have to that word. I just don't like it. What is the tea? What are people saying? You're so very welcome, Brianna. Get that sweat in. All right, let's go. What's the tea for Starry Night, please and thank you. Ooh. Okay, look at that. Six of Swords, Empress. Somebody thinks you're beautiful. But you don't realize, like, this is giving the energy of you don't realize that you are attractive or that you stand out or that you have like a glow to you. This is like this Six of Swords is you go about your business, you don't really pay any attention. You're not to say you're not mindful, but you're just like when it comes to that aspect of your existence, you don't give it as much thought. So this is what gave me the eyebrow raise. We had first out Hierophant with the High Priestess, okay? I don't think you even realize the levels that you're on right now. This is giving like you're very modest about not only your presence, but your energy as well. Knight of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. Knight of Swords to the Sun. Love that. And Justice. All right, so yeah, you don't realize your own shine. You really don't. And you end up with this justice aspect when you underestimate your own power, energy, presence, you end up unknowingly drawing in karmic situations. So it's like people have seen, like, they've observed you have situations. That's probably why you stay out of like the eye a lot, because you don't want to be under people's microscopes like that. You just want to shine on your own, which you do, but just know that that's not going to save you from that. All right. You have a level of intelligence that people do notice. Okay. But again, it's because you keep yourself hidden that people don't know the full scope. Because I feel like if you really were to step out, if you really were to, communicate to the levels that you're capable of with other people, this would be a King of Swords. All right, but we got a lot of, or a couple of knights and a page here, because you're not, like, you don't represent yourself like that. But this is the energy that you walk in, that you're capable of. Girl, listen, you are talking to a whole tomboy right here, okay? Don't excuses. But no, we have two, like, very, actually three major feminine energies here between the Empress, the Hierophant. And because the Hierophant is in feminine energy in this deck, I'm going to represent that as well. Hierophant, it has no gender. Tarot has no gender, but the feminine energy is present. Like, you do have feminine energy. It's just a matter of you don't let it shine. It's like you dress to, levels of comfort or what make you feel safe. You play it very safe. This Knight of Pentacles says, like, and to the Page of Pentacles say you play it way too safe. You could be out here right now blasting people with this Knight of Swords, but you choose to just, never mind. That's not a bad thing, but again, karmically, it's going to have you lagging because, you're going to have to wait for people to get their karma, for karmic contracts to clear, for those lessons to clear, instead of just serving it up right then and there, letting people know. Yeah. People say you play it safe. People notice you play it safe. Pride and Peace. Why am I getting Pride and Prejudice? Is this like either a book that you've read or a movie you've watched? And Loneliness. Yeah, you keep to yourself a lot. But Patience is showing up here, so you do have this is giving like patience of a saint. This is literally giving the patience of a saint. But again, because you have not spoken up when you should have, it's like this karmic energy lingers around you. All right, but yeah, you love your peace. You prioritize your peace. People notice that there's something you do take pride in. There's something in particular that you do take pride in. I'm not sure what it is, but it's like when you either speak, it's something about like when you either communicate, like you take pride into like being a good person even. But people also notice, like the tea on you is like you don't really associate with a lot of people. This is very solo energy. The hermit is not here, but this is giving like hermit energy. Yep. But again, because this is the only source that sometimes you need to break, like people think that you are very nice, and this has been a point of kind of contention because they take it for weakness. Okay, so, and this is why again you create these karmic situations, because people are playing off this kindness thinking that it's weakness. But you know, not only do they have to get their karma for that, but we also get our karma for being too nice sometimes, because it's about balance. So make sure that you're keeping yourself in balance when it comes to letting mofos know what's up. Hey Karen, what's up? What I mean by that is when we create an out of balance situation, because like I said, you have the patience of a saint, but we're here for a human experience. We're not supposed to be like a lot of us walking in the path of sainthood. Is to say that, you know, you can and are allowed to express yourself when you need to, and because you have not expressed yourself in ways, it has created karmic situations for you. All right, not standing up for yourself, letting people, that situation the other day, letting people play in your face, that creates karmic situations. So the more, and this is a collective message, the more that you stand up for yourself, the more that you speak your truth, make sure that your throat chakra is not blocked, the less you would be inclined to creating karmic situations. What is this? Message for review. No, you're not. You're absolutely not. But the way that people see you, the tea on you, the way that people speak of you is that you are. But again, this is how we started. Hierophant to the high priestess. You are absolutely not weak. So definitely do not act like it. Yes, both parties get karma. Your karma is having to deal with the backlash of a situation for not speaking up for yourself, and they get the karma for, you know, playing in your face. I'm not sure about. You're not sure why you actually. Okay. All right, so while you retype that, let's go for baby mama. Where you at, Ariel? It gives like you take the high road a lot, and you think that that is, you know, keeping your karma up. You think that that's keeping, you know, things in balance by not sticking up for yourself, because it feels like you're a very, when it comes to that love light shadow, you're very much love and light shadow aspect. You may not explore that aspects as much. So when you're not tapped into your shadow, when you don't have like the duality part mastered, that's when you don't stand up for yourself. Because when you are in that dual energy, your shadow will make an appearance when it needs to. No worries. Welcome, Jamila. All right, so let's go for Ariel, please. What is the tea? This Eight of Pentacles to the Devil already. My God. What is the tea for Ariel, please? And thank you. What are people saying? What's the tea? Oh, look at you coming in off the bed. Gotta tap into that Black Moon Lilith. Talk that talk. Yes. Yes. when it comes to like archetypes like Lilith, Hecate, a lot of moon goddesses, because the moon has a lot of cycles to it. So embracing all of those aspects, including when it's like the dark moon. Where is that? I 100% agree. I 100% agree. But also, we get karmically stepped on if we allow people to step on us to a degree. So it's not to say you get that bad of a karma that they're going to get, but you still get your share. Yes, basically. Basically. That's right. Unapologetic. And it's not to say that, that is absent of accountability. No. Of course, when you are a spiritually conscious person, you're going to hold yourself accountable when it's necessary. But sometimes we indeed need to hold other people accountable in that moment. All right, let's go for Ariel, please. And thank you. What is the tay? What's the talk? What's the word? Look at that Empress energy. Okay, Empress. They're like, oh, I want somebody wants you to have their baby. I'm just saying. Yeah. Because we got Queen of Pentacles here and then the King on the underneath. Somebody's looking at you like, ooh. And that Six of Cups, that may be an ex energy that still talks about you. Like, damn, I should married that one. I should have taken her more seriously. There's definitely an ex energy that's thinking about trying to get back in. Like, please, Ace of Swords. That Ace of Swords energy, people, like, they see you as the truth. They see you as the real deal. Like, you don't really bullshit around. Like, you're cool to aspects, but you speak your truth. You don't really hold back if you don't need to. Let's go, man. And it's like, there's aspects of yourself that you don't even see. Because a lot of people with this, there's a magician in reverse. It's like you get a lot of what you want, but it's like you don't even have to try. It's like you really don't have to try. The World to the Knight of Swords, like things just come to you. You're very, like, people say that you seem like very lucky, but this doesn't, it's not giving me luck. You're like divinely favored, and people just like, they don't know what it is, so they'll call it luck. Oop. God, it's fallen. All right, that's Seven of Wands to the Four of Wands. Okay. So people could say that you really like, when it comes to your guard being up, they could say that, some people, I don't get that this is a lot. This is like certain people you have your guard up towards, that you don't really mess around. If they try to joke with you, you're like, no. But also that you seem very, you seem balanced, you seem stable. Like either there's something about your home where you have like a nice space, or you keep your space nice. Like or like when it comes to having people in your space, they feel very comfortable. They feel, like you treat them well. Like, when you have guests that you treat them like they don't want to go home. They're like, oh, I want to stay. I want to stay at Ariel's place. Oh my God, times two. Oh my gosh. Okay. Welcome, blessings. Welcome, welcome. Like yes. Yes, like they can be themselves. Like you provide a safe space for people. But this is not, I don't get that this is everywhere, but I get like, if you invite people into your space, like once you trust somebody and let them in, it's like they know it and they feel it. All right. So people know when they're like, and this can go for not just, friends, family, or whatever, just like, yeah, you treat people accordingly. You treat people accordingly. And they like some people though, they hate on your favor. This magician in reverse, it's like, damn, why is she so lucky? Why does she get what she want? Why is that? That's that hater energy. Hi Kelly, welcome. So yes, people can be themselves with you. They feel very comfortable. They feel safe. The ones that you allow in, okay? The ones that you feel safe with, let's just say. The ones that you feel safe with, you reciprocate that energy and multiply it. Because this is giving like, if you've ever been told that you're like the girl next door, this gives like that girl next door, that, that comfortable, like that friend vibe. Let's get oracle message for, oh, please and thank you. The word, okay. Perseverance and indecision showing up on the bottom here. Definitely persevere. You got that strength. Gratitude, doubt, surrender, change. My goodness gracious. There's some people. So okay, because this is giving different energies, saying different things. So there are those that feel very grateful to have you in their space. And if they don't say it, let me say it for them. They're grateful to know you. They're grateful to have you. They don't, possibly verbalize that all the time, but especially those that you have had a really impactful experience on, because with this Empress energy, it's giving you impact those around you deeper than you realize. So when it comes to this doubt, because this is giving that Seven of Wands energy and that hater energy, some people doubting that you are who you say you are, but don't worry about those. Don't worry about those. All right. So I'm not sure what this surrender is about. What is this surrender? Why the surrender energy? Because it says I can release my need to control. Maybe you just like you don't do things, or you're not like a controlling person. You kind of just like let things flow. You kind of like, okay, all right, that's what it's giving. Like you, if somebody's gonna start to argue with you, be like, you got it. You got it. You got it, boss. You got it, chief. That's all you. That's all you. One more. Relationships. Yeah, you seem to develop, like, people kind of like hate on the relationships that you're able to easily develop. But that's Empress energy. That is Empress energy. But yeah, somebody wants to knock you up also. So just be careful. And this change showing up here, this indicates that like people see like your growth and like evolution. Then this is people from your past. Like they've seen you like kind of like evolve into this, and glow up and change in ways that they admire. Some hate on, some, pretend like it don't exist. But to those that see and that know and appreciate, they are bigging you up silently. Hopefully you actually get told this once in a while. But again, if they don't, I will. Kendra spirits. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a, because really you don't get to those levels because you say what you got to say the first time. So you really don't, there's no reason, and you're pretty direct when you need to be. So there's no mistaking. Look at that star energy coming out. Yep. Shining in the forefront. All right. Let me see what's next up with that. All right, so it would be Karen. Let me see here. Jamila, blessings. If you would like a read, let me know. So yeah, keep shining, because this is also the energy of like the Empress represents like you can create something out of nothing. You can turn like make the most out of a little. Like you can take something that seems so small and make it look bigger than it is. Like that's the creative energy that you hold. You may actually be like creative in some ways that maybe not a lot of people know about, but those that do recognize it. I love you back. Go take care of the kids, all right? Let them know I'm reading. Other mamas is reading tonight, so take care of them little babes. All right, Karen's still here. What you waiting for? Wait until 26. What does that mean? All right, you got it. Blessings. Yes, that was beautiful. Like that's basically the energy walk. You have beautiful energy. So, gotta call it how I see it and how I feel it. I don't know about that 5011. Listen, I said if I were ever to have one, it would be just that one and done. But the universe was like, nah, you could chill. Because I feel like in my previous, I've had dreams like previous, like where there was a bunch of kids around me. I was like, you know what? Not this time. Judgment. Not this time. The shop is closed. Yeah, I don't even want the one no more. I'm like, nope. The time has come and gone for that, for this existence. Cancer Sun. Ask me Cancer Sun, Virgo, Moon, and Rising, according to my charts. I'm like, I don't know, I feel like more like a Virgo than anything. So I love all the kids giving me. Listen, take our metaphorical kids then. You babysit. You babysit that. All right, so let's tap in for Karen. Let's see what the tea is. What are people saying? What's the whispers or the loud? Speak for yourself. I cry when it's like, I will admit, when it's a movie that gets to my soft spot or like a show, I'll have like little moments where it's like, okay, all right, you got me. You got me with the tears. But otherwise, I'm like, yikes. Because it might be a lot. Oh man, I can't. Oh, and I keep forgetting, like, don't forget, if you're new here, you're getting a message. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up. All right. I can be a crybaby. I can be. Like the screens might get a little tears. Everybody else gets this gangster shit. All right, let's go for Karen, please. What's the tea? What is the tea? I think that's enough. What's the tea for Karen? Let's people think. Ooh, okay. Damn. You wasn't lying. So it might be a lot. What is this? Who's a hater said what? Okay. They said on to the next. That King of Wands to the Six of Swords. My goodness gracious. She said, fuck him. Fuck them, fuck this. If I I said I wasn't gonna curse, but I feel like this is Karen. Karen, your energy is that's all what it's saying. It's like, do you drop a lot of F-bombs? Because this is giving that. Not in a bad way. It's not even, you may just like saying the word or like it just comes out like as your regular language. But Five of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles to the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. You notice the theme here? Ace of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune. This is good. Bomb on occasion. Listen, people really like, you have a side to you that people kind of like, it feels like people tiptoe a little bit because they don't want to awaken there's like a beast. There's like an inner beast. This King of Wands energy, I'm looking more at this Panther. You may either have like a cat like energy. Like this is giving like you're like a human cat where you do what you want, you go where you want, you treat yourself like you really don't need others around. It's more like I feel like it. Look at the Seven of Cups underneath. Like, I feel like, I feel like entertaining somebody today, or I feel like being entertained by somebody. That's more what it is. I feel like being entertained. From somebody today, or entertain me. Yeah. No, it's giving peaceful for the most part, don't get that wrong, but people know, like, you have boundaries up, like you're not somebody that is not afraid to put their boundaries out there. You may have, the Five of Wands can indicate competitiveness, so if you are if you have like a competitive edge over people, or you like to compete, if you play a certain kind of sport that you're good at, people notice that, you have that side to you. But otherwise, you be chilling, and this is giving like, you may have a moment like where you get like, if somebody were to stir up not so great emotions, it's not something that you hang on to. It's like basically, again, on to the next. Like you'll maybe sit with it for a second, and then you're like, oh, I'm over it. This is giving I'm over it energy really quickly. Okay, this Ace of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune is like, you really feel like you don't have time to play. Time to play, yes. Time for the bullshit, no. You're just like very, like, no, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. That doesn't have anything to do with me. All right, this Ace of Wands. So this is giving like, you do have a passionate side to you. You do either how you carry yourself. Like there's something you're very passionate about. Like people notice like your passion when it comes to certain interests or what you focus your energy into. So people notice that passionate side. You may have like this schmexy side that people are like, okay, all right, I see you. This Wheel of Fortune, basically somebody that goes after what they want, and you get what you want a majority of the time. It's not to say every time, but a majority of the time you get it. Yeah. It's when it comes to, I don't often read signs when it comes to like, you have a good amount of fire energy. I don't take that into consideration for a lot of readings when it comes to signs, but there's a lot of fire energy when it comes to your presence. Like you bring a certain kind of like fire into the building, just energetically. And it's not to say that you pop off like that. But that energy, when it gets there, yes, people see that fire. You have a lot of fire in your chart too. Yeah. Let's get that oracle message. Let's see any lasting or other teas being spilled a drop. What's the word? Any other words people are saying about Karen? Oh, they afraid. Yo, yo, why are people afraid of you? What this fear? And I got that first and foremost, but I'm like, wait, this is like, you really don't realize that people are walking around like tiptoeing. People are tiptoeing around you like, I don't want to. You may not realize this, but you walk around in some big cat energy, that boss energy. But again, and you're a loving person because with this love energy here, it's like you don't mean to be like that, but it's just because your energy is so like it's bigger than you realize that people kind of like, I don't know, indecision and peace showing up. Some people don't know how to take you. They don't know how to take you, but they're like, when they have like a conversation with you, they're like, okay, she seems chill. Like, all right, maybe not as fiery as I thought, or you kind of dispel. Once people actually sit and have a conversation with you, it's like you dispel some of that fear, and then it turns into love. Like people just that tiptoeing. You lead with love. Yeah. Listen, whoever's talking, it's like they've seen that side and they're scared of it. So that is the majority of who is spreading your lore. Like, don't mess with her. Like, don't do it to yourself. Yep, peace coming out again. So it's not to say that again, you don't walk in the energy of I'm a mess you up kind of thing, but people do realize that there's an aspect like don't play around. Something like that. It's mostly good things, but that tiptoeing, people are not sure. And it's the people that have seen that side or that feel that energetically from you that they know, like, don't do it. That's where that comes from. And you're still very welcome. But that's good. It's good energy. You got the two, like 8989. So, well, and 8899. So basically, people think overall, like they have a high opinion of you. Oh no, this is very powerful, especially with that Eight of Cups energy. It's like you may have walked away from a good amount of situations because people see that, you're taking more care of yourself. Coming from, because this is again, people that knew you in a different form, you may have had a temper back then that you've really calmed down from now. So I'm getting that this is more so people that knew that version of you, that are talking about that like in the fear aspect. But the people that you meet now and get to know now, they see you leading more so first with love, and then it's like, don't mess with me. So yeah, that fire energy. All right, let's go. I think it is Jamila and then blessings. Let me see who was. Okay, so yeah, Jamila and then blessings and Kelly. If actually, yeah, and then if Kelly, if you're still present, hopefully I can fit you in. Good night, Karen. Don't hurt nobody. No, I'm kidding. Continue to lead with love. All right. Let's go, Jamila. Just let me know you still want that message. And shout out to y'all for being open to these readings, because when it comes to shadow aspect readings, there are people that, you know, don't want to confront that aspect. They don't want to know. They're like, it's automatically assuming the worst, but rarely it's the worst. Rarely. Oop. See, rarely it's the worst. 10 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. I love it. I love it. Did the comments freeze again? If y'all could hear me, the video, I want to make sure the video isn't frozen, because sometimes that happens. But if y'all could hear and see me, just let me know. Okay, I'm good. All right, so Jamila, I didn't hear back from you. So if you're still, I'm gonna go on to blessings, but if you're still present, just let me know. And don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. So whoever that energy was for, the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, that's that energy of like, people really see you out here shining. So whoever identifies with like, you know, really shining, stepping into your confidence, looking really good, and unapologetically so, because the Queen of Wands is so unapologetic about how she moves. Moving towards your happiness. 1010 may be a significant number that you see regularly or will be seen to confirm. But if you're in that message of like really moving through life in that elevated energy, that happy state, like spreading love and good vibes wherever you go, and really about increasing your abundance, and yeah, that message was for you. But let's get one for blessings, please and thank you. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles again. Was that for you, blessings? Was that for you? What's the tea on blessings? What's the energy? What's the word? What are people saying? Oh, I split. And as I say split, 2 of Pentacles. You have, there are some people, because it's like you don't show yourself, Page of Cups to the 6 of Pentacles. It's like you choose which version people get to see. So there are some people that only know a certain version of you, and then others that know another version. It's very rare that, you know, unless they're very close to you, that people know all sides or know your layers, because it's giving like you are a layered person, a layered energy. The 9 of Wands wanted to pop up, that guarded energy where, you know, it's like on a need to know basis. Like if people don't need to know a certain layer of you, you keep it to yourself. Like you don't reveal. You may have like a poker face, or like, you know, like a I don't want to say a serious face, but you have a face that like people can't read you necessarily. People don't know really what's going on. And look, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's got one more. That Judgment. All right. So we have a lot of Pentacles here. 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles showing up here. 6 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups on the underside. But again, starting off with the 2 of Pentacles to the Hangman, to the 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and Judgment. All right, so yeah, people again, there's an energy of like there's some people that you may like have known for a while that has yet to see all of your layers. There's still people that don't even really know you, or maybe they knew a previous version, but excuse me, since you have evolved, they have yet to really know much about this version of you, if that makes sense. And you keep that, it's like you keep that tight to your chest. You keep it really, you protect you're very protective, not only over yourself, but it feels like people that, you care about, you have a protective energy. This is just like, it may be a natural guard. It may be that your guides protect you to that extent, whatever the case may be. And this actually gives you a lot of free will to walk around because it's like if people don't know what to expect, they don't know what to check, right? So it's like you have this energy that like people, they really can't say much about you because they don't know that much. With this judgment energy, people could say that you either like not to say you have a judgmental personality or anything like that, but you either are very decisive, like you could make a decision really quick. You are solutions based, so it's like, if people come to you for problems and or about their problems and they just want to talk about the problems, you're more so you want to talk about solutions. We're more so like, how do we solve instead of, mulling it over. I don't get a lot of swords. There is actually no swords here or any cups, mind you. So except for this page of cups. So I feel like this is the element of like where you can surprise people that they, because they don't really know a lot about you. It's like they're maybe surprised when they see another layer or you decide to expose another layer. But otherwise, like not very, like you don't run off of emotions. Not to say you don't have any, but it's not like you're like you don't use your emotions as a crutch, basically. This feels like a very logical, like a more grounded type of presence. You may have a good amount of earth in your chart. What did you say you were a Cancer? That's surprising because if you said you're a Cancer sun, who said they were a Cancer sun? You may, your energy doesn't really speak water like that. Quality over quantity. Yes. That pride. You take pride in your connections. That quality over quantity, like that I feel like applies and not just the people, situations, places. Like you basically take that approach with everything in your life because you don't really need the numbers. With this Five of Pentacles, it's like you don't really need much. You don't really like you're not flashy, you're not like into material things like that. You do seem like the more like responsible, the economically responsible, but you take pride in what you do have. You take pride in the relationships that you do nurture and that you do allow in. And people notice that, like, if you're not of a particular, like you have standards and forgiveness showing up here. So you may be the quick to forgive type or to move on. Not necessarily like, do you allow people back in that because again, with this judgment, it's like once you've gotten past the situation, you're like, all right, Three of Wands, move on. Because if you notice, these are two very similar positions where both walking away, moving towards something bigger and better. People see you as like that type where you're not going to stick around. You're going to move on fairly quickly. And acceptance, yeah. Accept the things you cannot change. This is very balanced energy. This is very like, very you may be a very stoic type. Again, that's that not a judgmental. It's giving a lot of stoicism. It's giving like people don't know how to read your emotions. People don't know how to read you Usually, period. So you're a hard one to read. Good with your money. All right. This is not giving like really flashy because again, it's like you can do with like you don't seem to spend frivolously. This is not giving like you, again, you're good with budgeting, you're good with your coin, you know how to spend it, you know how to get a good deal. So even if it's something that, you know, people think is really expensive, like, nah, I got that on sale. Like, I got that. Maybe like a very savvy shopper. So it's giving savvy. Hey, country love, what's up? What's up? Yep, that pride again, and a lot of yellow, a lot of coin. People may think that you have a lot saved up, or you have more than you speak on. Because again, it's like you walk with pride. Like people don't doubt that you take pride in yourself, take pride in your appearance, you take pride in your connections. This is not something that people question. Like they definitely see that. Loneliness though showing up on the bottom here. So people may say that you really, because that quality over quantity, you may leave a lot of connections on the table because you're like, that's not my standard. That's not, within what I consider quality. So no, like you hold yourself to a very high standard. So it's like if people don't meet that judgment, I get that. I understand that. You give out, yeah, this is giving rich auntie vibes. Absolutely. It's giving rich auntie vibes. Cancer, Sun, Scorpio, Moon. Yeah, it's not, listen, even though you have that water energy, it's like you don't wear that. You don't wear your zodiac signs energy. And this is exactly why I stopped doing so many zodiac based readings, because it's like people, the way that our energy speaks, we can embrace different signs regardless of when we were born, regardless of what the chart says. It's like energy could be different. So gotta go with that energy. The energy don't lie. All right. Let me see. I mean, I do have time for one more, but I don't know if there's anyone that would like a message that has not received one yet. Let me know. Country, yes, I can actually. Being courage, I'm extremely powerful. Can't stand anyone that can't keep their word. Yep. You stand on that. You stand on business. Like people really understand that you stand on business. Like you're really not about to lower your standards for that. Like that pride speaks like very loudly. If it's giving that Leo energy without the boastfulness, if you get, or the desire for attention or to be around a lot of people, if that makes sense. Well, actually, it's just the topic at hand, which is what are people saying? What's the tea on you? All right, there's no general reads or questions tonight. So if you're not feeling the topic, you're so very welcome. And thank you as well. So yes, it would be, what is the tea on you? What is the word? All right, sounds good. Cool. Let's tap in for country love, please, and thank you. What's the tea? What's the word? What are people saying? Oh, look at that, justice. What is the tea on country love? What are people saying? Damn. It's fun. Hanged a man to the wheel of fortune. This is giving like a fly. Oh, and that's supreme energy. This is giving like a fly on the wall. You really don't do too much, nor do you have to. People notice that you're more of an observer. You may like not talk that much. You may have more of that introvert energy where you like to either stay yourself or just chill in general. You could necessarily, even if you're like around a good amount of people, it's like you can be in your own world. You know how to zone out. Okay, a lot of majors here. Justice and temperance. This is interesting. It's like if it gives that like you well, one, karma can like have really like grit on your side because you know, you're deserving of it, but people could notice that or like say that you really, when it comes to situations, things like work out for you generally. It's like with this temperance, things always seem to work out in your favor or things always seem to balance out for you. It is to say that nobody's perfect. Nobody has like all winning seasons all the time, but it's like things will work out, right? So things will, you may have a situation that just like you were thinking about it and it just, a solution just pops up. With this Wheel of Fortune to the Supreme, you may low-key have this like ability to just like this is giving like low-key alchemy. This is giving low-key alchemy. Like you may not even realize it, or maybe you do. Maybe you do. With this supreme energy, maybe you do know the power that you have, but it's like you seem to always have things working out for your favor, and that's, people notice this. Like there was a reading I did earlier tonight where it's like a lucky energy, but this is like this is like luck on steroids basically. Like things always seem to go your way for in a sense, but and that attracts some energies. But 10 of cups to the chariot to the devil energy, it's like noticing that people, I don't know, do people get like kind of obsessed in your energy? Because with the supreme, people may not want to let you go. People like, they get around you, they notice that there's like a lot of luck and blessings and good things that come with that. So it's like trying to, there may be some people that are still kind of like trying to get in there, trying to, you know. Yes. Yes. People, this is giving like people fall in love really quickly. This is like quick. They fall in love quickly and then they can't really let go like that. It's like you basically, you stick. You're like one of those energies that people come across and you just stick. Like people, even though you don't speak or, you know, you've distanced yourself, because with this chariot, I get that you're always like energetically on the move. You're not going to, you know, stay somewhere that you're not feeling or that, you know, you're not vibing with, you don't feel aligned with. You will keep it moving. But people are like, damn, damn, where'd you go? Where are you at? When you're like, nope, no, this is not for me anymore. I'm gone. I'm gonna go. Bye. This is really, there's a lot of haters here. This is really great energy. Like people, like they recognize that favor that you have. They recognize that you basically have everything that you need. This is something, and also a reason that people find it hard to let go of you, because it's like once you leave, you take that favor with you. It's like, so if people notice that they were on a streak of good luck when you were around, once you're gone, it's like that's gone too. You take the luck with you. You take that favor with you. You take the protection with you. You're highly like not only protected but favored, and people realize this. So it's like also with this devil energy, they know that they like if they are on demon time, they're basically going to be cast out because with this type of energy, with you being so protected, it's like you don't even have to really do anything. If somebody has the wrong intentions around you, they're going to be removed one way or another. Even if you don't pick up on it, they're going to, for however the divine decides to remove them, they will be removed. You are favored. You always try for this reason. As you should with this energy, as you should. Ah. You're like a divine observer. Like you're just like you're out here just, doing your own thing. It's heavy on you mind your business. You do not like interject yourself into people, places, situations. And that's also what keeps you so favored and protected is because you don't like get up in the mix if you don't need to. You know you know how to move accordingly. You know. Good. I'm glad. I am glad I can help confirm that because listen, there's with this energy, like I understand, being in this human experience, it is very easy to get caught up in what's going on, all the external factors, but just please know, okay, let me confirm for you that you are divinely protected, guided, like you don't have to really worry about anything because you are taken care of. And it's because of how you move, humor showing up here, so people could really like your sense of humor and how you, because it says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, how you just like, you bring good energy with you wherever you go. Discipline showing up here. So a lot of people can say like you are very disciplined, like you have a routine and you stick with it. You have a schedule. You rarely deviate from it if you can help it. Like you're very punctual. This is also what I'm getting. You're a very punctual person. You don't play about your time or other people's time. You like to respect everyone's time and make sure that, yours is respected as well. And also purpose. There's a lot of purple here, especially with the Supreme. Your crown chakra is very active. Like as far as when it comes to like spiritually, if you didn't know you were tapped in, let me just let you know you're tapped. You're tapped. So yeah, either that, like when it comes to humor, even if people don't comment on, your like people have noticed that you may this is giving like an off humor. You may have like a quirky kind of humor that people have noticed, and it's not to say that you just go around saying jokes all the time. No, you're not like a comedian or anything, but it's like when you do get in that mode, or when you do have a conversation that calls for it, it's like you may whip out the one liner that people are like, oh, that was funny, like that kind of thing. But yeah, this is a really great energy. So please allow yourself to be uplifted and don't worry about these demons because this is giving like spiritual attacks. So anytime you feel yourself feeling like really low, just call on your guides, call on, and pray about it and ask for these, blocks, these attacks to be blocked essentially. Cause yeah, people they recognize your favor. So you're definitely gonna get those energies. They're gonna be attracted to you like mosquitoes. They're like, oh, I want to suck at that. They think you're hilarious. Okay, yeah, yeah. The humor is like, that's so funny. So yes, please stay as uplifted as possible because carrying around all that bomb energy, okay? There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to worry. You're so very welcome. All right, y'all. So it is about that time. I'm going to head out. I'm heading over to TikTok if anyone would like to join me over there. The link is in my channel description. Otherwise, I'll be back on Sunday for spirit guide messages. And don't forget, if you're new, subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next time around. Keep that energy up. Keep going towards your purpose. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Much love to y'all. I'll see you soon.